And we are live. Welcome to another episode of AB Dropping Quick Talk. And today we're going to be talking about Danny Garcia. His father just did an interview like 13 days ago, and he said he would like to see his son, Danny Garcia, come back and face Mario Barrios at 147. I wouldn't mind seeing Danny Garcia come back, but if he's going to perform the same way he did last time, then I don't want to see him again. The last time he was in the ring, he faced Erislandy Lara, and like he just caught a beat down. Lara just finished him with a jab. Danny Garcia was backing up, and it was like a delayed knockdown. And then you got Lara showing off in his face as soon as Danny Garcia goes down. And Danny Garcia, all he does is just like shake his head. Felt bad for him at that moment because it was like, Danny Garcia never gave out that energy like it was going to be beef or anything like that. Lara wasted no time, trying to show off and being real hyped about this fight. But, there was a lot of hype about Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia has a big name. I can understand why Lara would have a chip on her shoulder. But I don't think it was necessary for Lara to show off at that moment when you're facing a guy who hasn't been in the ring for 2 years. But here's the knockdown. If you missed it, I actually saw this fight. It was a horrible fight. Danny Garcia just couldn't reach him. His footwork was off. It was just a bad fight for him. And you could tell, yeah, you see his father right there shaking his head like he's done. He's done. That's it. And his father was very vocal, before, leading up to this fight, that he didn't want his son moving up. He wanted his son to stay at 147. Yeah, he says he's just. I think that was the right call from his father, from Angel Garcia. And before the year ended, Danny Garcia himself, he did a lot of interviews after the fight and just sharing what he was going through the whole year. He almost lost his father. As soon as he brought his baby boy to the world, he almost lost his father. And just a lot of other things, I'm sure, behind doors. But Danny Garcia, he has a big name, and I feel like he's very vocal about investing, and I think he's in a good spot financially. He always been. And I think for a very long time he could have retired from the sport and been, you know, good financially. So I think he just, continued to box for the love of the sport. But it's kind of like diminishing his legacy, his name. I know he only tried to come back for like big names. He doesn't want to face up and coming fighters. He want to fight established fighters who will, give him those pay-per-view numbers. It's not even about the money. When you have a name like that, the pay-per-view numbers is giving you more money than the actual contract. But honestly, like I said, I wouldn't want to see Danny Garcia back. Part of me is like, yeah, one more just to get that win. But then again, it's like, what's the point? You don't really need to do this. If you're not going to train 100% and if you're not going to, just don't do it. Don't do it to prove a point. Don't do it just to get a W before you retire. Just don't do it. Let it go. We see a lot of former boxers doing podcasts. You got Mayweather, who's really into real estate. There's many other aspects in life that you could build your name and have the same success and feel the same success. So it was The Ring who interviewed Angel Garcia. And I'm looking at these comments and, people saying that Danny should stay retired. But then there's this one guy who said he should fight Crawford at 154. I don't know how you could have that much belief in Danny Garcia still, but yeah, I don't know about that, man. Unless he want to see Danny Garcia knocked out, I think that's a horrible matchup. Let's not do that. Let's not do that to him. But yeah, man, good luck to Danny Garcia. I wish him all the luck. And, just find success in other aspects of life and not in the ring. Let it go. You won championships. You build a name. You was a superstar. Just let it be. I want the fans to say that you was a warrior. You put in your heart. You gave everyone a challenge. You was a champion. You was a superstar. You know, let's just think about that and let's move on. But that's me. If he steps in again against Mario Barrios, I'm sure he will find, his own success in the ring. But in the end, I think Mario Barrios will get his hands raised. So I don't really want to see that. But hey, he could surprise us, right? But that's all I got for you. Don't forget to drop a like, a subscribe, a comment, a share, do all that good stuff for me. Until next time.